Well, LeBron James called his menstrual cycle tonight. Tonight was game one of the NBA Finals, Miami Heat versus the San Antonio Spurs. And, I thought overall it was a pretty good game. The conditions in the arena, I can understand how that can affect people because, I played football before, so I know when it gets hot, your muscles start to cramp up, blood doesn't flow the same way, and a lot of times it's hard for you to perform at the level that you're conditioned to perform. But here's the thing about LeBron James, which I didn't give him the benefit of doubt, and a lot of people out here not giving him the benefit of doubt. This is a guy that calls himself the chosen one. This is the so-called greatest player in the game right now, and I can agree to that. There's nobody really on LeBron James' level right now, but when you call yourself the chosen one, when you're the so-called best NBA player in the game right now, you're supposed to get out there and deliver. Damn them cramps. You put some ice on that joint. You go to the back or whatever. He could have took the undershorts off, threw on some Fruit of Loom draws, and went out there and delivered. There's no way in hell if I call myself the greatest player in the game right now, or so-called the greatest player of all time. You got people out here talking about this man is better than Michael Jordan. If I'm so-called on that level, I'm not going to let something like cramps stop me from delivering in game one in the NBA Finals. We're not talking about a regular season game. We talking about the finals. And I thought he was crying because we had guys like Isaiah Thompson that, got hurt in the finals before. Yeah, I believe it was the finals. He got hurt with a sprained ankle, went out there and delivered. If you guys are, familiar with the history of the NBA, there was a game where Michael Jordan played with the flu. And you could see it all in his face. The guy had a fever, he wasn't feeling right. He went out there, he played his ass off. So in my personal opinion, I feel like when you say you're better than people like Michael Jordan and you're the greatest in the game right now, cramps should not stop you from delivering and getting your team that W. And that's how I feel about it, and I feel like LeBron James was crying. He was crying like a little bitch tonight. But, it is what it is. I thought it was a good game overall. Timmy D went out there, handled his business. What's that cat name? I think, what's that dude name? The cat that was shooting all them threes at the end of the game. I think his last name is Green or something like that. But he got off. He waited to the fourth quarter to get off. But sometimes it's like that with bench players. You got to warm up, and then you get put in there in the fourth quarter, your adrenaline start running, and hey, it's on and popping. But overall, it was a good game. But I do think LeBron James is a crybaby. These guys, they pacify these guys in the NBA. As soon as somebody poke you, fragrant flower, you owe $2 million fine. You can't do nothing in the NBA now. These guys are pacified. If these guys were playing in the 80s and 90s, it'd be a whole different ball game. But that's pretty much my review on game one. I do think the Spurs are going to take this in game six. I think it'll be a pretty competitive series, but I don't think that the Spurs are going to allow the Miami Heat to take this year. I think these guys are too hungry, and these guys are just the overall better team. Now, when it comes to excitement, when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to I can't even really, say closing, because the Spurs are pretty much, they know how to close games, but just overall, the Spurs are a better team, and I think they're going to take it in game six. But that's my review on it, what I felt about tonight's game. LeBron James, stop bitching. You make too much goddamn money to be letting cramps stop you from delivering on the court and getting your team a W. Remember, this is the NBA Finals. Get your ass up, deliver, get that ring. But I'm out. You guys give me your feedback on what you felt like, this game was, or whether you felt like LeBron James was crying, or whether you disagree with me and you felt like he had every right to, sit out on the game because of his menstrual cycle. But I'm out. Peace.